without trial, without bond, without bail, and they've been there for long. And the president now is insisting that for certain crimes, they should not be able to access bail. And that worries us because under Uganda's constitution, they should be granted bail. They should be able to access bond at any given particular circumstance. So we are worried that also there should be clear timelines for bringing cases to trial, but that's not happening. And I would love to see that happening a lot more so that at least the public is assured of due process or proper processes being followed by the judicial institutions. And also, lastly, seeing an independent oversight of detention conditions and medical access for most of these Ugandans when they are being charged with these cases. We don't want any of our people to die in prison under circumstances that could have been avoidable.
Are you confident that hopefully sooner rather than later, change will come?
That people will have to effect that change. We do not think that change will come through the system that we have right now. There's a lot more work to do.
You know what I thought your answer was going to be? That when you become president, things will change because you are a former presidential aspirant. But you didn't say that, so that's interesting.
I do not want to shoot myself in the foot because nowadays even just claiming that you want power just puts a target on your head.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Keeping the fingers crossed and hoping for the best. I mean, one would argue 82 is still quite young if you think about the president of Cameroon. But just putting that out there, I've really enjoyed this discussion from the both of you. Many thanks for that. Yvonne Mpambara, former presidential aspirant, a lawyer and a human rights defender. Also, thanks to you, DW's Frank Yiga in Kampala, Uganda.
Thank you, Eddie, for hosting us.
Thank you so much, Eddie, for hosting us.
Thank you. Uganda's government says none of this is political. It says the courts are independent, the charges are serious, and the accused must answer to the law like anyone else. Reactions continue on the streets of Kampala and in Nairobi, where Besigye was abducted from.
The continued detention of Dr. Besigye, therefore, cannot be viewed in isolation. His unlawful cross-border rendition, prolonged detention, deteriorating health, and continued prosecution, despite mounting challenges to the state's own evidence, collectively point to an escalating assault on due processes, judicial independence, and the rule of law.
We demand, number one, immediate release of Dr. Kiza Besigye on humanitarian grounds. Court order authorities must immediately grant unconditional bail to Dr. Besigye to permit urgent specialized medical treatment. Drop all political motivated charges against Dr. Besigye and Haj Obidi Lutale and permit an independent international medical team to oversee Besigye ICU recovery.
Rights groups are framing this as a test of judicial independence, political pluralism, and the right to a fair hearing. I think that every democracy should be tested by how it treats its critics and not just its supporters. What do you think? Share your thoughts on Facebook and TikTok at DW Africa. Listen to us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts, and subscribe to our DW Africa YouTube channel so you never miss an episode. This show was co-produced and edited by Isaac Mugabe, and I am Eddie Micah Jr. Thanks for listening.
DW News.
Hello and welcome to Africa Link News on DW. I am Michael Uti. How much compensation do you think the family of a plane crash victim should receive? It's a difficult question, but one that's back in the spotlight after a U.S. jury awarded $29 million to the family of Michael Mick Ryan, a World Food Program engineer who died when Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302 crashed shortly after taking off from Addis Ababa in March 2019. Ryan, a 39-year-old Irish aid worker who served in Liberia and Ethiopia, was among the 157 people who lost their lives on the Nairobi-bound flight. The crash affected families across the world, including those of 32 Kenyans and 9 Ethiopians. While many families reached settlements outside court, Ryan's family took their case before a U.S. jury and secured one of the largest publicly reported compensation awards linked to the disaster. So why is everyone talking about this? The ruling has brought renewed attention to the huge differences in compensation payouts received by victims' families. For example, one Kenyan family was reported to have settled for around $3 million in 2020. And many of you have been sharing your views on social media. Oluwaseun Lijoka says the Irish family got a law firm that gave them the best deal, nothing more. Francis Kule says, DW Africa, you can't compare. Behind the Irish family, there was the whole Europe fighting for them, unlike the Kenyan family. Ashraf Yusuf says, the numbers here raise an uncomfortable question. Why can the same tragedy produce such dramatically different compensation outcomes depending on where the victim's family is able to bring their case? The value of a human life should not become a postcode lottery. If Boeing's liability is being addressed, there should be a serious discussion about whether victims from different countries are being treated equally, not simply whether they have access to the strongest legal system. Now we'd like to hear from you. Should families of victims in Africa push for higher compensation in international cases like this? Or do these differences simply reflect the legal systems where claims are filed? Share your thoughts in the comments or join the conversation on our Facebook page, DW Africa. Moving on, the Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo has spread to a 6th province, with authorities confirming the first case in Bazuela in the country's northeast. Government officials said on Friday that a patient who had previously tested positive for Ebola died in the provincial capital, Buta. Bazuela had not recorded any Ebola cases since the outbreak began. Health authorities are now concerned that individuals who came into contact with the victim may also have been exposed to the virus, increasing the risk of further transmission. And finally, the stage is set for the Women's Africa Cup of Nations final, with Malawi and Cameroon set to battle for the title on Sunday in Rabat. Kickoff is scheduled for 7 p.m. GMT. The champions will not only lift the Continental Trophy, but also take home $2 million in prize money, one of the largest rewards in women's international football. Malawi have been the tournament's surprise package. Competing in their first ever WAFCON, they secured a historic place at the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup in Brazil after defeating Ghana 2-1 in the quarterfinals. They followed that up with a convincing 3-1 victory over Algeria in the semi-finals. The Chawinga sisters, Tabitha and Temua, have been central to Malawi's remarkable run to the final. Cameroon, meanwhile, are back in the final for the first time since 2016. The indomitable Lionesses shocked defending champions Nigeria with a 1-0 quarter-final win before overcoming host Morocco 3-1 on penalties after a goalless semi-final. Goalkeeper Michele Bihina played a decisive role, producing several crucial saves to help steer Cameroon into the title match. That's all for the news today. If you want more information, log on to our website dw.com. I am Michael Oti.
DW, made for minds.
Broadcasting from the east bank of the St. Paul River in Montserrado County, this is Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM.
From the heart of the city, this is Radio Monrovia.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation.
It's all about tomorrow.
Touches the life of everyone.
No test to obey.
Yeah.
Figure about the future.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I hear myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death. We provide insurance and income. Yeah.
Hello, people. I know this life is borrowed. If I should die before I work, then what become of my people?
Death you can't escape, but with National Social Security, rest assured your family's safe. Benefits we surely pay. Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. Your benefit provider. We provide medical benefits, retirement pension, cash benefits, survivor's benefit, invalidity benefits. Nasscorp, it touches the life of everyone.
Yeah.
Figure about the future.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I hear myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death.
Yeah.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation.
It's all about tomorrow.
Touches the life of everyone.
No test to be.
Yeah.
Figure about the future.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I hear myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death. We provide insurance and income. Yeah.
Hello, people. I know this life is borrowed. If I should die before I work, then what become of my people?
Death you can't escape, but with National Social Security, rest assured your family's safe. Benefits we surely pay. Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. Your benefit provider. We provide medical benefits, retirement pension, cash benefits, survivor's benefit, invalidity benefits. Nasscorp, it touches the life of everyone.
Yeah.
Figure about the future.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I hear myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death.
Yeah.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation.
It's all about tomorrow.
Touches the life of everyone.
No test to be.
Yeah.
Figure about the future.
Now who will look out for me in the times of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look out for me in the times of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I hear myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death. We provide insurance and income. Yeah.
Hello, people. I know this life is borrowed. If I should die before I work, then what become of my people?
Death you can't escape, but with National Social Security, rest assured your family safe. Benefits we surely pay. Now who will look out for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look out for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. Your benefit provider. We provide medical benefits, retirement pension, cash benefits, survivor's benefit, invalidity benefits. Nasscorp, it touches the life of everyone.
Yeah.
Figure about the future.
Now who will look out for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look out for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I hear myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death.
Yeah.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation.
It's all about tomorrow.
Touches the life of everyone.
No just today.
Yeah.
Figure about the future.
Now who will look out for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look out for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I hear myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death. We provide insurance and income. Yeah.
Hello, people. I know this life is borrowed. If I should die before I work, then what become of my people?
Death you can't escape, but with National Social Security, rest assured your family safe. Benefits we surely pay. Now who will look out for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look out for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. Your benefit provider. We provide medical benefits, retirement pension, cash benefits, survivor's benefit, invalidity benefits. Nasscorp, it touches the life of everyone.
Yeah.
Figure about the future.
Now who will look out for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look out for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I hear myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death.
Yeah.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation.
It's all about tomorrow.
Touches the life of everyone.
No just today.
Yeah.
Figure about the future.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I hear myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death. We provide insurance and income. Yeah.
Hello, people. I know this life is borrowed. If I should die before I wake, then what become of my people?
Death you can't escape, but with National Social Security, rest assured your family's safe. Benefits we surely pay. Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. Your benefit provider. We provide medical benefits, retirement pension, cash benefits, survivor's benefit, invalidity benefits. Nasscorp, it touches the life of everyone.
Yeah.
Figure about the future.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I hear myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death.
Yeah.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation.
It's all about tomorrow.
Touches the life of everyone.
No just today.
Yeah.
Figure about the future.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I hear myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death. We provide insurance and income. Yeah.
Hello, people. I know this life is borrowed. If I should die before I wake, then what become of my people?
Death you can't escape, but with National Social Security, rest assured your family's safe. Benefits we surely pay. Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. Your benefit provider. We provide medical benefits, retirement pension, cash benefits, survivor's benefit, invalidity benefits. Nasscorp, it touches the life of everyone.
Yeah.
Figure about the future.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I hear myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury.
Hello there. Welcome to your favorite 55-minute live informative and interactive talk show, the Nasscorp Hour. This show is designed to educate the nation on Nasscorp's functions and its activities. We're coming to you live from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM, the heart of the nation, on the east bank of the St. Paul River. We have relays and repeats on ELBC 99.9 FM, Liberty Broadcasting Services out of Sino 105.5 FM, Laxa Radio out of Buchanan 92.5 FM, Puma Radio out of Bummy 106.3 FM, Classic Radio out of Kakata 93.9 FM, Radio Live that covers Zorzor and Lufa out of Zorzor 92.5 FM, and the Voice of Firestone 89.5 FM. You can also catch us on TLC Africa YouTube live stream page and Radio Monrovia 92.1 Facebook live stream page. Remember, Nasscorp is the acronym for National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. Acronym meaning the shortcut name. In studio today, I have my co-host, Madam Georgiana Williams, from the PIET Department, our coordinator for PIET, Public Information, Education, and Training. Welcome, Georgiana.
Good morning, Mrs. Ferguson, and thank you, and good morning to our audience.
We also have Mr. Julius T. Johnson, our coordinator for regional operations. Welcome, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, Mrs. Ferguson, and I'm pleased to be here.
My name is CORA Taylor Ferguson, your host and presenter. Stay tuned, we'll be right back with your favorite interactive and informative talk show, the Nasscorp Hour. Remember, we secure your financial future.
I have myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury.
Okay, this is your favorite interactive, informative talk show, the Nasscorp Hour. I'll just go ahead and let you know the objectives of this show. We're here to enhance the public's understanding of the nature and functions of Nasscorp. The Nasscorp Hour is here to minimize misunderstanding and wrong perceptions about Nasscorp amongst the Liberian populace. We are here to stimulate payments of Social Security contributions by all employers operating in Liberia. The Nasscorp Hour is here to promote Nasscorp's work at the community level among the Liberian populace. We are here to inform employees of their rights. We're here to inform employees of their rights to Social Security benefits, as well as their responsibility to ensure that monthly contributions deducted on their behalf, on behalf of the employees, are shared by them and their employers. Last but not the least, we're here to disseminate information to the general public on the programs, services, and benefits provided by Nasscorp. Here at Nasscorp, our mission is to provide financial security to sustain the quality of life of insured workers. That's our mission. Our vision at Nasscorp is to deliver convenient and exceptional service through innovative solutions by bridging income gaps and improving the quality of life for all beneficiaries. Our core values are stewardship, integrity, equity, transparency, accountability, and efficiency. Remember, it is the law that all employers who hires one or more employees must register with Nasscorp and pay contributions. Remember, it is the law. Okay, I always give you all these sweet nothings for your ears. Information I want you to know, because it may be someone very first time listening to the show. Every day we have a new listener, I'm pretty sure. We cover the entire country, okay, of Liberia. We are also live streaming on YouTube, so we have listeners all over the world that tune in at different times, which is so good. And then you can actually see who you're speaking to. Now, for our radio people out there, we cover the entire Liberia. We have 8 regional offices in the 15 counties that are fully staffed to serve you, okay? We have Region 1 that covers Montserrat County, and Region 1 is located on 15th Street and Pine Avenue. That's what we call the beach side in Cinco Monrovia, if you're in Montserrat County, okay? Region 2 covers Grand Bassa and Riverside counties. Region 2 is located on Robert and Tutman Street, in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. Region 3 covers Bummy, Cape Mount, and Babalu counties. And Region 3 is located on Ellen Avenue in Tubmanburg City, Bummy County. Region 4 covers Margibi County, and Region 4 is located on the executive ground in Kakata City, Margibi County. Region 5 covers Bong and Lofa. Region 5 is located on the executive drive in Banga City, Bong County. Region 6 covers Nimba County, and Region 6 is located in the Glandon community in Ganta City, Nimba County. There's no Region 7. Region 8 covers Maryland, River G, and Grand Crew counties. Region 8 is located on Maryland Avenue in that beautiful Harper City. Then we have Region 9 that covers Sino and Grangita counties, and Region 9 is located on Johnston Street, downtown Greenville City, Sino County. There you have it. We're out there to serve you and fully staffed. Okay, you're tuned into the Nasscorp Hour live from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM. Today in studios we have Mr. Julius T. Johnson, the coordinator of regional operations, and we're gonna have an overview of that department like we did for registration, and we're bringing in departments so you know where you start from, where you go next, how your money is kept, how you get your money, and all of that. Now we have our regional operations coordinator here. We're going to take a short station break. We're going to come back and he's going to give us an overview of what this department entails.
We provide insurance and income.
Hello people, I know this life is borrowed. If I should die before I work, then what become of my people?
Death you can't escape, but with National Social Security, rest assured your family safe. Benefits we surely pay. Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation.
Thank you very much. On this Monday afternoon, August 17th, we are coming to you live from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM, the heart of the city. In studio today on the Nasscorp Hour, we have Mr. Julius T. Johnson. Welcome again, Mr. Johnson, our coordinator for regional operations.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, can you go ahead and give us an overview of the key functions of the regional operations division?
Okay, looking at the division of regional operations, it was established in February of 2010, and our MICO functions are to supervise, coordinate, monitor, and support the activities of Nasscorp's regional offices throughout Liberia. Before going to the function, I would like to say the division is composed of 158 staff, 158. And this division is headed by the Assistant Director General, who happens to be Mrs. Asatufeo Chicks.
Okay.
And supported with 12 coordinators, 28 assistant coordinators. We have 9 regional directors. We have 11 regional assistant officers. We have 27 regional registration officers. We have 5 registration assistants. We have 34 claims officers. We have 4 claims assistants. We have 4 office assistants, 8 drivers, and 11 contractors. These are all the manpower that we have in regional operations division.
Very huge division.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
So basically, we have some core functions that we were established to accomplish. Like one is to coordinate the registration process of all the regional offices to ensure that they detect, register new entities, update existing entities under the scheme. And 2 is to review, coordinate, and process claims files that will originate from the regional offices that we have, as Mrs. Ferguson just stated. And then we have the collection aspect, which is very key. It's a big department. We have to make sure that we go out on the field to collect and make sure that all the entities registered in Nasscorp or under the scheme are in compliance with their contributions. And then fourthly, we do some public education to assist the PIET, and that activity is mainly done outside of Monserrado. We have our regional offices that go about doing awareness on Nasscorp schemes, Nasscorp business, Nasscorp, any other information that we have to share with the public. That regional office or the regional offices are responsible to do that. So that our basic function that we have, other than other administrative things that we do.
Okay. How do the functions of the regional operations division differ from those of the regional offices?
Well, basically the regional operation division, our office is there to supervise and coordinate regional offices. That's one of the key functions, making sure that all the reporting are intact. If they send files in, we are there to review it, make sure that we cross all the T's and the I's before we forward them to insurance for onward processing. And then why they directly conduct business in the counties. So it's giving 2 opposite sides, what we do and what they do. So in sense, where we differ from in our responsive positions. So we receive and validate reports from the regional office while they prepare and submit reports to our division. We review claims files coming from the regions, that mean the regional offices when they come in, and they're there to investigate and submit. So while we receive it, we make sure that we monitoring them. Their role is to make sure they are the front line people in Nasscorp. It's the people that you directly meet when you starting your Nasscorp process. So when it comes to registration, they will have to process your work and then send it to our central office on 15th Street. Then we will compile it and send it forward to administration. And then we monitor regular contribution collection activities. Like I said, it's a very big area, which we have created about 2 units. We have the financial unit and the tracking unit. The tracking unit basically will be there to make sure that all entities under the scheme are in compliance. And if we have noticed that the regional offices are not reaching out, because we have created a database that we will know when the people are not paying.
Okay.
So when they are not paying, we'll be able to point out and say, look, Mr. Director, you have to check up. So that is the tracking aspect of the collection. And then we have the financial unit, which have to do with collection and reports. So to ensure in Monserrado, we have a collection unit, unlike the regional offices. In Monserrado 15th Street, we established a collection unit that work in close concert with the directors also. And when they send in a report, we have a department, that a reporting department, that will compile all these reports for monthly, quarterly, and annual reporting.
Okay.
So we have that unit, 2 units established.
In Monserrado only?
In Monserrado, yeah. then we work along with all the regional offices to make sure that we compile reports on them concerning collections and likewise the registration and claims.
Okay.
So, and then we also have about 2 sectors, which is not really big. We have the regional affairs sectors that make sure that all requests from the offices, regional offices, are channeled through that section that will make sure to compile like the petty cash requests, replenishment, and then other administrative things like vehicle maintenance, computers, fixing of the buildings, stuff like that. All the different payment requests, we channel it through a section that will send it off forward to management. And then we also have the clearinghouse that helping along with the claims processing. When the files come in 15th Street, we send it to the clearinghouse to have another eye before you can reach up to the ADG office. So we try to straighten as much as possible to find way in reducing error and making sure that we are on time with what we do.
Okay, that's very good. Did you have something you wanted to say? I heard you gasping back here.
Well, no, so I was just thinking loud about our public, our listeners. Normally we'll call, we send our document, we send our files, it's taking too long. I mean, just thinking about all the processes that the files have to go through. They come from the regional offices, and they go to regional operations, and they go to this department, have a TR, they validate before they can send it to the ADG, and the ADG will look at it before sending it to administration. So that's why most often we tell you to be patient when you submit your file so that we can properly validate your file and give to people who supposed to get benefit, give them a benefit, and not the benefits going to the wrong hands.
Okay.
And just to say on that note, if everything, they're holding everything constant, you submit all your documents, everything is correct. Normally the regional offices, in line with the division of regional operation, we have a 5 working days timeline to submit to insurance. We'll have 1 or 2 delays on files that are having problems. Probably you didn't submit all your required documents, or you have problem, and some of them you have to investigate further. You have to do 2-3 times investigation. These are files that probably will delay, but they are not really coming forward as we speak right now. So we are going according to our timetable.
I'm just requesting, can you just give us maybe 2 examples of files that will have problems that will delay?
Basically, it can normally come from the claimants. For example, if you need, you submit your files, and then, for example, SP file, and we need to see wedding certificate or other required documents like birth certificate or the children and stuff like that. Some of them will take 1, 2 months, 3 months before they bring in things like that. So these are additional requirements that we can ask for that will delay.
Any delay comes from on their part.
I submitted this in January and now we're in August. What is the problem? But not knowing that the problem coming from them. When we have administrative issues, we normally handle it within. We invite the claimant if we have to do clarification on that file. We'll do you right there and down, and process. But basically, the delay can come from the claimants.
Okay, I hope you're listening out there, because we always get those questions come in, and I mean, even from my own mind, I already know the answer. You've been the problem. You're holding information that we need, and we're waiting on you. Anyhow, Mr. Johnson, how would you direct or advise an employer or insured employee working and living in a county other than Montserrat to conduct their Social Security business?
Well, normally we don't encourage a beneficiary or claimant coming to Montserrat office, because we have all of our regional offices that you stated. So you start with them, and if you have any other issue concerning timing, whether your process is delaying, you lay that complaint to them, and they will file it onto us. We'll give you answers. Unlike if you have, like I said, have issue that will have to call you personally to say come at the office so we can straighten it up, then that's the only reason why you have to come to Montserrat. But other than that, you can be in Calcutta, you can be in Maryland, and you receive your benefit. We'll all be coming to Monserrado to follow up.
Okay, so I guess that answered this other question. Where or when should a retired employee who lives in another county other than Monserrado go when their claim or benefit is somewhat delayed? That is when you come to Monserrado? If you're in another county?
Yeah. Want to follow up on the if you're a beneficiary and you want to follow up with the Monserrado office, like I said, it have to be a specific issue that the regional office cannot explain to you, or like you to come to the Monrovia office before we can entertain you to come and then we'll straighten it up. So, but other than that, you have to list with your office that you are residing in and check with them.
Okay, so like what Mr. Johnson was just saying, a lot of people, instead of going to the regional offices to find out, they always call. They call from Kakata, they call from Maryland, they call from LAC, they call from all these places instead of going to the regional offices to find out. So like he was saying, if is any reason you should come, they will call you to come. Other than that, you can go to the regional offices and they will be able to help you with your concerns.
Okay, how long does it take for the regional operations to validate a claim before submitting it for processing?
Like I said,
what is validate too? What is the meaning of validate?
To make sure that all your file is correct, all information you provided is correct before we forward it onward to insurance. Our turnaround time, like I said, if everything being constant, is 5 days. Other than that, then there will be some issue with you, the claimant or the beneficiary, that will have to go deeper into to verify and clear. So basically, we don't take that time. We very much cognizant that claim processing is a tedious thing, and the other division have their own timetable to process. So we at regional operation will make sure that 5 working days is enough from the regional offices to our side before it goes to insurance division. 5 working days is enough to process that, to validate whatever we want to validate.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, this learning process never stops. It's a day-to-day thing. What important message do you have for the people doing business with Nasscorp?
Well, basically, from your intro, you said that we help to secure your financial future, and then your retirement, your benefit after service is very key. And I want to urge all the employers out there, especially our Liberian-owned businesses. You go to them on the field to get registered with the system, the schemes. They normally downplay it. We have so many Liberian businesses that are operating, and they don't want to take advantage of their own scheme that the law enacted to say, okay, when you be part of this, you benefit at this time.
Right.
So I'm encouraging all the employers out there, Liberian-owned especially, to make sure that they join the scheme. And then also to the employees, that you're working somewhere, you have to follow up on your Nasscorp or business. You don't just rely, you say, oh, they put my money, they put my money. At the end of the day, you research it, yeah, you come, you will not know that we have so many cases like that. People don't remit.
Yes, we do.
Contributions. Then so frustrating when people come to say, okay, I work 25 years with Ministry of Health or LAMCO or Firestone. People ain't pay my money, or I hear for my benefit and we'll go check the system, zero contribution. Then
right.
It becomes very embarrassing. So out there to the public, I want to say that take your Nasscorp or your Social Security, this our scheme very serious, because indeed it will help you when you most need it. When you're not able or capable of doing anything, that when you realize that Nasscorp is here for real business, here to save lives.
That's right.
And so I want to encourage all our business people out there and our employees. We can normally say tripartite, you, the employer, plus all, we got to work together.
Right.
So make sure that this thing works. So basically that's, and also to people that register and not contributing. Like I said, it's very, very bad, especially foreign businesses that are in Liberia. They get Liberians working for them and they are not remitting. Or some of them owing almost 2-3 years, 4-5 years, and you see the arrears, it's just terrible. To negotiate that payment, say you can hear it, like people can say.
So let me ask you this, is there not a penalty for such?
Penalty will be applied. Normally the inspection division, every time, after every 6 months to go and update your records. And when you are in default, they apply 4% penalty charge for every month. But most of them, they don't care. Let the money keep going on.
Exactly. You know.
At the end of the day, they close down, and the Liberian employees that are here,
they suffer.
Thank you.
And then on the other hand, some people, they are making 2 currencies, US dollars and Liberian dollars. But they will sit and they allow their employer to pay 1 currency. And they are satisfied with that as long as the other money is coming to them. And then when they get retired or they need benefits, they qualify for benefit, they come and you give them 1 currency. Well, I was making US dollar, Liberian dollar, I come. But then when they were working, they didn't check on all of these. They waited until they retired. So it's good that people be concerned about their social security because it matters to all of us.
Yes, it
so
does.
while you are working, that's the best time for you to check. Don't wait until you retire before you come to check on your social security business.
Thank you for that addition.
Okay. On that note, we'll take a short break. We'll be back, open the lines for our callers out there. I'll go ahead and give you the numbers so you can let your fingers do the walking. 0777-921-921 or 0881-356-900. This is the Nasscorp Hour.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I hear myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection.
No, I just want to commend them. Hello?
You're live on the Nasscorp Hour. Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
Yeah, I'm Harris B.F. Pankawa. I'm calling from Havel.
Okay, Harris, let's hear from you. What's your say?
Yeah, really, I want to commend you people for really what you people are doing at Nasscorp.
Okay,
yes,
thank you.
Know, you're really improving the place. I can remember quite recently I called and you were, in the studio that day when my name had a problem. And I was facing difficulties with my name, the middle and but I went there. In fact, I don't really find difficult. I just went to the place there and you addressed the issues. That's why I was telling my friends, I said, Nasscorp not like before. So thank you very much for what you people are doing. You're continuing improving. Thank you.
Thank you too. Okay, Mr. Pamba from Arbel. Thank you so much. Okay, hello.
Hello.
You're live on the Nasscorp Hour. Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
My name is Peter Cabere at Johnsonville.
Okay, how may we help you, Peter?
Yeah. I have a concern. We're working with Liberian agriculture company as a contractor on Joseph Sulonte. Now the contract was terminated, and since then we can't get anything. We went Buchanan to the regional office to Wule, and Wule told us that they have not sent any paper from the company to them. So they don't have any paper. So that's why I called to ask, what can we do?
Okay, Mr. Peter, what's the last name again?
Kabali.
Kabili? Okay. Mr. Peter?
Yeah.
So you were a contractor, and your contract has ended, and then you went to the office to ask for your benefits. But have you reached 60 years old? You 60 now?
Yeah, 60 years now.
You 60 years now?
Yeah.
Okay. So you 60 years, you're supposed to get your benefit because you're working now again. You won't work again, so you got no other contract?
That is nothing, but we went to the regional office to Mr. Wule in Buchanan.
Okay.
And it told us they have not sent any paper to them.
Exactly. So go back to your office, the office that put you down. Go back to that office and tell them to send your name. They're supposed to give you letter. They're supposed to give you a letter to say Mr. Peter has retired or so on and so forth, and then you bring that letter to us and you bring your passport and photo, just go with that letter to the regional office and they will tell you what next to do.
Okay.
Or go back to your office.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Williams. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Can you please turn your receiver off?
Okay.
Okay, your name, please, and where you're calling from. You're live.
Yeah, I'm calling from Kakata, Maikiwi County. This is Jim Stopa.
Okay, how may we help you today?
Well, we bless God. Yeah, thank you so much for the information. This is my first day listening, and I've been doing 1 or 2 things on the farm. So I'm now listening to your keenly and get some information.
Okay.
But I worked with the Firestone plantation for 19 years, 6 months. And I was paying my due, and during my termination of the contract, they gave me letters from Nasscorp that I can go to the office anytime. But after I came, there was a temptation. My house got burned, my document got burned. So how do I do it?
So 2 ways. You can either go back to the office, they gave you letter, then you bring it to us, or you can just come to Nasscorp. We will do your calculation. When you come in, you come with your passport size photo, not in Monrovia, to the office in Kakata or in Firestone, wherever you are. You go to the office, explain the city, explain it on the radio, explain to them, they will advise you how you should go about it.
Okay.
Yeah, but you need to do it now, do it tomorrow, don't waste time.
Okay, thank you so much. I will do that.
Okay, Mr. Tupa.
Do we have a caller? Let's hear from you. This is the Nasscorp Hour live from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM 0887 0777-921-921 or 0881-356-900. The Nasscorp Hour live. Hello.
Hello.
You're live on the Nasscorp Hour. Your name, please, and where you calling from?
My name is Moses K. Woleton.
Okay, Moses, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from my Barclay bar from Lopa County.
Okay. How may we help you today?
I work with MOE Innocent 2016. Up now, I get article from Nasscorp. Where every time they can cut from me. But then when I went there 2025, they said I should go to Nasscorp office. I went there, they said they get some agent to CSA. I went there. That I got in the process, yes. They said they will give me an article out, and now I didn't get my article yet.
So, Mr. Willeton, you need to go back to your office, because when your office submit the names, the forms, the form 2, you fill in a form? You fill in a form 2? Did you fill in any form?
Hello?
Okay, maybe you're off, but you needed to have filled in your form to register with Nasscorp, your form 2. If you didn't do it, you have to do it. If you did it, go back to your office, because when they if the office tells you that they brought a form to us, they should be able to tell you what Nasscorp told them. Because when you give your form to your office, the office will submit the forms to Nasscorp, and then Nasscorp will print an ID card and tell your HR when to pick up the ID cards and bring them to you. So go back to your office and get a clarity whether they submitted the forms, and if they did, what did Nasscorp tell them?
Hello?
Okay. You're live on the Nasscorp Hour. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, hi,
Hello, can you turn your receiver off, please?
I went with Firestone and I went on surgery.
Sir, can you please
my name is Peter Pana.
Okay, Peter. You work with Firestone. You calling from Firestone?
Yeah, I went with Firestone and I went on a surgery to do that. Then they told me said that I had a picture what I did from my body. My body was protected. So they told me say, well, when you retire, now I'm going to gain benefit. Then after that, I went for 64 years. Even after 64 years, they were still cutting from me.
So I went to knock on when the thing had a meeting with all inside from there. I asked a question. I said, well, the way I 60 years now, and the police are cutting from me. And I worked for 18 years and they still cutting from me. So for this reason, I went to be there. They told me, well, if you retire, we're going to give you benefit for a 4 year. Then,
so, Mr. Kwana, so you retire now?
Yeah, I retired in 2021.
You retired 2021. So, did they send you to Nasscorp? They gave you a retirement letter?
No, Nasscorp gave me my retirement money.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yes, Nasscorp gave retirement money?
Yes.
So, which one you asking for now?
I think for the extra 4 years I make.
No, 64. So they paid him at 60.
So that money that Nasscorp gave you, that extra 4 years, everything was included in that money that they paid to you, because they can deduct your money and send to Social Security up to 65 years. When you want it after 65 years, then they will not call your money. So they can send your money to Social Security up to 64, 65. So when Nasscorp did a calculation and they pay you, that 4 year was included in the 18 years that you worked for. Everything was included in it. But if you need more clarity to see how they did it, you can find means and go to the office in Firestone. They will sit down and explain to you. Or if you find you say in MONROVIA, you can come to the head office. Our people from the claims can sit down with you and explain to you step by step how they did it. Yeah.
All right. Then I work with the contractor company, the sending company. I worked for them 1 year. Now railroad number 5, Tower Hill. They were still cutting the money from me.
Right now, they cutting money for you?
You're cutting money from me. They put all down now. But they were cutting money from me. So I think to when they see the advertising fire through there, I went, I asked the men to lecture us. So I asked him, I said, oh, but the way I already retired.
Okay, so Mr. Kwana, they were not supposed to be cutting money for you because you retired. Nasscorp finished paying you. And then when you got a contract, the extra contract you are doing, they were not supposed to be cutting money from there again and sending it to Nasscorp. So go back to them and ask them how money they were cutting for you. Whether they send it to Nasscorp, ask them. Yeah? Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Williams. Do we have a caller? Okay, this is the Nasscorp Hour, live from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM. Let's hear from you. 0881-356-900 or 0777-921-921. This is an opportunity for you to speak with us live and get your problems solved. Okay, hello.
Hello.
You're live on the Nasscorp Hour. Your name, please, and where you calling from?
I'm William S. Murray. William Songa Murray.
Okay, where are you calling from, Mr. Murray?
Yeah, I want to know, because I work for Firestone for Firestone retirement, 2014. Yeah, 2014, I was retired. But I know it's 60 years. And I left, I went to other company. I work for full money company.
Okay.
PCN.
So you 60 years now?
I 60 years now. I came back to Firestone. The lady they were giving me, they said, they call it off. They send me to Nasscorp. The people I carry the passport, a picture, everything. They send it. But my email say what I want for me to know. I really want to know something. All the payment I paid when I was working for Firestone, back to the money company. And in the money company, I was working. I got an ID card in here. When they sent the name of Nasscorp, for me to get ID card, yeah. So I really want to know what money will add on my money.
Yes.
In my baby.
Everything will be all the places that you work will be added to your money. Everything.
I went to 15th Street they said they're working on the people and things. But up to now, almost going to 1 year now. I think they say they will call me, but then call it, so I won't come to 24th Street to really find out.
You don't have to come to 24th Street to find out. So I got your number. So after the show, the man were talking for the regional office. We'll follow up. He will go back to the office to the he will go and find out.
But I just want to name the people that I'm working with.
No, you don't have to call them on the radio. We'll call you. We'll call you after the show, and you get on because other people won't call. So we'll call you after the show.
All right, man.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Williams. Hello. Okay, let's hear from you. 777-921-921. Hello. This is the Nasscorp Hour live from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
You're live on the Nasscorp Hour. Can you please turn your receiver off? Your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you very much. I'm Daniel Chico of Fashion Liberia.
Daniel, what is your last name?
Yes, I have a question to ask. And for me, I work with Fashion Liberia contractor Yata.
Okay.
It has a social security addict. And then they are put down. So I want to ask the question: why the contractor has, and sometimes when they retire, when they put you down, there's no benefit. I want to ask that question. What's the reason?
So your contract has ended. You didn't get benefit because you reach 60 years yet. So go find another job so that your money can be increasing. When you turn 60, then we'll get your benefits. You have to be 60 years before get you benefit. So go find different contract, different hustles somewhere.
When I reach 60, right?
Yeah, when you reach 60, 3 months for you to be 60, yeah, let Nasscorp know. Say in 3 months I will be 60. So then we'll start preparing for you. So
because that alone were confusing me, so that's why I decided to get on the video and ask that question.
Well, you ask the question. So when you turn 60, you can't do Nasscorp for your benefit.
Thank you for your clarity.
Okay, thank you. What was Daniel's last name?
I didn't get his last name.
Okay. Nasscorp Hour Live, we're gonna take a few more callers. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
You're live on the Nasscorp Hour. Your name, please, and where you calling from?
Okay. It's a pleasure. I'm calling from Jakarta.
And your name?
The name remains Rogers. Calling from Jakarta.
What is your full name, sir?
Yeah, let me say thank you for the Nasscorp education to also enable employees to understand when it comes to the financial challenge shifting when it comes to benefit. I want to say thank you for the education. My concern has to do with the decentralization process when it comes to Nasscorp.
Okay.
I just listened to the interview. I don't know if she's the commissioner or she's the interviewer or however. I enjoyed the interview with you, with the various executive from Nasscorp in relating to what she was asking. There are a lot of decentralizing process across the country, and I believe it is to help central administration to solve some of the lapses.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, we are listening.
Yeah, to help central administration to help them in some of the lapses that they experience.
Okay.
But then what I'm trying to drop out here is that those various substations, you understand that they perhaps may be working in Grand Bassa and I have some deficiency when it comes to my deposit, and then I can't get any details from the locals or those structure. Those structure to give me detail as to what I am in doubt with, except I come to central office. This is my concern. Why is it that the decentralizing process are not in full swing to give detail to other institutions that they have paid to them, or they have the process, the power to give them information as to what lapses are they faced with.
Yeah, Rogers, what may be your last name, please?
I'm right.
Your last name?
Right.
How do you spell that?
W-R-I-G-H-T.
Oh, right. W-R-I-G-H-T. Okay, Mr. Wright.
Yeah.
Thanks for your question. So before Mr. Johnson comes in, let me just tell you that this is part of our core values at Nasscorp, to be efficient, effective, and so we have our offices all around the place. We also have a department, a whole division rather, PIET, that is the Public Information, Education and Training Division. So the education department goes out and educates the public, create the awareness of what you are supposed to do about your rights. Let me just put it that way, to know about your rights, your obligation, and the benefits you stand to get from Social Security. We do that on a day-to-day basis. We go to entities, and then we are on the radio. We have the Public Affairs Department as well that does its own work in newspaper and so on and so forth. So for the decentralization of Nasscorp activities, let me just let Mr. Johnson lay more emphasis on that.
Basically, as we said, we have 7, in addition to Monserrado, 7 regional offices that are taking care of all the counties in Liberia. And that we have other departments that are not really outstationed. For example, if you need statement that you want to know your financial standpoint, how much you have contributed in the system, we have a department that is called Contribution and Records. So when you get to our regional offices, you lay that on the table to say, okay, I want to know my status in terms of contribution, and how much I will be, how much I've contributed. That information will reach to our office in 15th Street, and then we'll work along with Contribution Record to produce that information to you. So we are working in order to make sure that we all interact and have or achieve the same goal at the same time, because your concern is the reason why I'm working. I'm being paid from what you are contributing in the system. So when you want to know anything, I'm at your service. Just reach to our regional offices, then they will filter the information down to us, and then we'll provide that information to you. So gradually, I think maybe administration will think about placing other departments in the regional sectors, in regional counties, that will be able to address everything, one shop at a time.
And in addition to that, our new app, my Nasscorp app. Hello, that makes it easier to go on the Nasscorp app.
My name is Anthony Dennis, calling from New Jersey, Gulf.
Okay, Anthony, how may we help you today?
We got a little problem here.
Let's hear it.
Okay, my mother was working with the government of Ministry of State. I think she started her work with the LMA first, the Liberia Marketing Association. From then when she came to MONROVIA, she was working with Ministry of State. We need to go for pension money to LBDR Bank. But since she died from 2014, from that time we can't get any information how to get that money.
She died 2014?
Yes.
Yeah.
It been more than 10 years now.
Ebola season.
Yeah, it been more than 10 years. So if there's money that she left in her account, you can be able to go to the bank to get that money. But for Nasscorp end, no more money will go in her account. So the only thing is she had husband and she had children below 21 years, then we can get them benefits. She left husband behind?
Yeah, our son and she got her children here.
Her children below 21 years old?
She got 18 years, she got 21 years.
Yeah, but since 2014, then you come to Nasscorp?
We've been finding a way to see how we need to take the money from Ghana Bay Bank here. The FBDR Bank to Ghana Bay. But suddenly now we went to the bank that they report and not giving us no.
Yeah, because no money there.
No information on it.
No money being placed in our bank since 2014, no money there. So the survivors lump sum benefits can go to the children are below 21 years. So go to 15th Street office, they will advise you how to go about it. Go there tomorrow to 15th Street office. Yeah?
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Daniels.
Thank you.
We can squeeze in one more caller on the Nasscorp Hour. Do we have a caller? Okay. 077-921-921-0881-356-900. Okay, Mr. Johnson, our coordinator from Regional Operations.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any parting words for us?
Okay, I just want to say Nasscorp is here to stay and here for real business. We are here to secure your financial future and try and make Nasscorp your priority when you are able to work at this time. So tomorrow when you are not able, you definitely reap what you've been investing. So I just want to thank you, Mrs. Ferguson and Mrs. William, for having me on the show as a Nasscorp guest.
Okay, Madam Williams.
Yeah, so I just like to say, come again. So I just like to say my Nasscorp app, download the app and check your contributions and records. And when you call on the show and we promise to call you, we do call you back. And some people, when things work out, we don't hear from them again, but fewer of them, like this morning, somebody texted me and said, oh, thank you. So they called me and I got my first payment. But his concern was, when will I get my second payment? I said, I'll call you after the show. So that's it. We will always keep our word to call you back and do everything we can to make sure, because we are in this together. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Williams. We've come to the end of this show. All good things must come to an end. You've been tuned into the Nasscorp Hour live from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM. We'd like to say thank you to ELBC, Liberty Broadcasting Services, Laxar Radio, Poma Radio, Classic Radio, Radio Live, and the Voice of Firestone. Certainly thank you to our technical crew at Radio Monrovia. We have Victor and Titus. Thank you very much. And Mr. Joshua from TLC Africa Live Stream. Thank you very much. My name is CORA Taylor Ferguson, your host and presenter. We'll be back next week, the same time, Radio Monrovia.
No test to obey.
Yeah.
Figure about the future.
Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow? Now who will look up for me in the time of trouble? Now who will be there for my family tomorrow?
Now hustle, whole day. I hear myself, I won't go hospital, no way. It go.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. We provide social protection in case of injury, sickness, or death. We provide insurance and income. Yeah.
Hello.